Hi, I'm Abby, and you're watching In the Nose Coveted Closet. I live in New York City in the Flatiron area. How I live doesn't necessarily influence my style. I have always been super inventive and unique and explorative when it comes to putting my pieces together. I would describe my style as chic, eclectic, and colorful. Wearing color definitely makes me happy. You know, style's ever evolving, and I think if somebody's looking at me, I would say I want them to think I'm cool, confident, chic. It's important to express myself through clothing because it's you telling the world exactly who you are without having to say anything. My earrings are vintage Givenchy. This little flower denim choker is from a Copenhagen-based brand called Just Tuz. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Blazer is thrifted. These bangles are also vintage. This belt is vintage thrifted. This purple set is from a Ukrainian-based brand called Cult Naked. It's vegan leather and it's literally so soft. And then the shoes are Giuseppe, and I love the two-tone, the golden silver, because I love mixing metals. There's no rules in fashion. So I honestly didn't really have one person that I aspired to be or that, I looked up to in terms of style. I mean, of course, my mom inspires me. I did discover Iris Apfel when I was a senior in college, and I just loved her super eclectic, bold, funky style. This is a special piece. This Burberry gold trench, again, metallic. I love metallic. Was my husband's grandmother's, and his family gave it to me when she passed away. She was a very special person to me. I love the detailing on this, and I always wear it for special moments when I want to think about her. She was such an inspiration. But one of my favorite recent purchases is this little retrofit jacket. I think the beading is so cool and the details are so intricate. I think it's such a fun piece. It has kind of a vintage element to it with the pattern, and I'm really excited to wear this. This was from Chelsea Flea Market, my favorite place. It's a vintage two-tone leather jacket, metallic. I love a metallic moment. It's just a really cool like moto leather piece. This next piece, I'm just gonna switch these out. We're getting tight back here. The Fendi vest that I bought from the Real for one of the fashion weeks. I think it's a cool, classic, iconic piece. It's fun. Some people aren't into logo mania, but I think if it's understated and styled the right way, I think it could be really cool. This bag is my first and my only Fendi baguette. I love this one. It's beaded. It's from What Goes Around Comes Around in New York City. They have amazing luxury vintage pieces if you're ever looking for anything super unique. This is another really cool bag. I bought this when I got promoted at Cosmo, and it's a Burberry piece. I actually found this at Nordstrom Rack, an amazing deal. I love the strap. I think it's so cool. I haven't ever really seen a bag like this, and I always get so many compliments on this. So another thing that was actually my husband's grandmother's is this scarf. I complimented her on it at brunch. We were at brunch at Union Square Cafe. She had a table there for 35 years, and she took it off and gave it to me. It's a really special piece, and I love it. These shoes are a recent designer purchase. I found them on Forward. I've seen a lot of people with the closed-toed ones, not as much with the open toe. I wasn't sure if I wanted these. However, I saw these like half off, and I think it's because someone bought them and returned them. And when I got them, they were literally perfect. But I think investing in classic pieces is really important. A, for longevity of the pieces in your closet, but also for sustainability. I don't love defining things as trendy. I think buying what you genuinely love is super important. And I think if something falls into the category of a trend, or if something starts to trend, then great, like you're on trend, but I think you should focus on buying things you love. If you're just starting to build your accessory or jewelry collection, I definitely suggest starting maybe with simpler pieces, like a classic gold hoop or a classic silver hoop, depending what you like, and then kind of dive into pieces that are a little bit more unique and different. There's a few combinations that I definitely keep coming back to within my wardrobe. I think as you get older and you kind of discover your personal style, there's certain silhouettes that you feel the most confident in and you feel the best in. I love kind of a loose pair of fitting jeans, a belted waist, and then, a silk blouse with a blazer. This is one combo I wear all the time. I love the Chelsea Flea Market. It's near our apartment. I discovered it in the pandemic. At any flea market, I try and look for just really unique or statement pieces. Typically jewelry stands out to me the most, or just accessories in general. It's kind of like a treasure hunt. It's very fun. So if you don't shop vintage or at flea markets, I highly encourage you to, because you can find the most amazing pieces. So I think this outfit is a good example of a classic outfit that I would probably put on if I had no idea what I wanted to wear that day, just because I love wearing, you know, comfy jeans like this. I love a silk blouse. I think it looks chic no matter what. So this is definitely something I'd throw on if I was going into my office. The blazer was gifted to me. It's Cynthia Raleigh. This big Chanel piece I got from this amazing company called Switch. But this is kind of like one of my classic pieces. I always wear big chunky statement rings, and I also love big oversized earrings. So it's kind of a mix. New and old, high and low.